Oh God, my face!
Slingshot safety. Is it important? Alright guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about slingshot safety. In this video, I basically want to concentrate on eye safety. So we're shooting stuff like this, anything can happen with that projectile or that band. So eye safety is what I'm kind of talking about here. Some basic stuff though, if you're new to shooting, there's a few things that can go wrong. For one, whatever slingshot you have, whether it's wrap and tuck, clip, whatever it is, you're gonna have to put your bands on there. They have to be secure here and they have to be free from defects, tears, nicks, whatever. So this is a failure point here. If you don't have it on tight, secure, then yes, this band, when you pull back, can come off and slap you in the face or the eye. Second failure point would be right at the pouch. That's usually where, actually I've never had one break yet here. I've been shooting for a little while now, never had one fail here yet. I've had some slippage at the beginning on wrap and tucks before I really got good at doing it. So you can have a little bit of slippage, but I've never had a band break here yet. But that doesn't mean it won't happen, because bands do break. They are latex, they will break. They can break anywhere on there, and wherever it breaks, depends on how it's going to react and if it's going to slap you in the face or not. Next failure point is going to be at the pouch. This is 90% of the time that I see in my failures is going to be here, and it's not something that can't be prevented. You have to check your bands every time you shoot. Every couple of, I don't know however many, put a number on it, whatever you want, 25, 50 shots, check them, see, just look at them. Make sure they're not coming untied, make sure there's no rips, because this is where they always rip for me, right here by the pouch. Next, release. If you're gonna release it incorrectly, pull back, shoot, and not take your time, get in a hurry, it can hit the fork and it bounce back, you know, hit you in the face, the eye, whatever. It will bounce somewhere. Most of the fork hits I have, they go forward, but they launch off in odd directions. So that's why you have to be safe on where you're shooting. So now that we got all that out of the way, are slingshots toys? No. Are they hunting utensils? They can be. Are they fun? Yes. Are they safe? Yes. Should you take precautions?
Yes.
I've never worn safety glasses, and I probably still won't. Is wearing eyeglasses even a protection or what? You know, I mean, should you bother? This is your standard run-of-the-mill glasses. I can't even see through these. I had to dig around my garage to even find these, because when I think of these, I think of, all right, I'm gonna go, if I'm cutting some wood for a project and I don't want, you know, dust or a particle to fly up off the saw blade and hit me in the eye. If I am using like a die grinder and grinding stuff, I don't want that in my eye. If I'm using like brake cleaner or rust penetrant or something like that, and I'm spraying it and I don't want it to blow back, yeah, I don't want it in my eyeball. But when I think of projectiles flying at my face, I don't know if this is going to protect anything or not. Now we've gotten through all of that, I want to put these out there on my range, and I want to shoot them. I've had ricochets, you know, ricochets off the bottom of my catch box where I'm shooting something right next to like the wood, you know, a really small target, and they bounced all the way back and they've hit the door behind me. You see them and they can fly back. But that speed is a lot lower. Sometimes they're so slow, I could probably catch it if I had fast reflexes, which I don't. I'm gonna put these up and I'm gonna shoot them. And I wanna see if you were to get a direct hit on this, is this better or not? Because what happens if this all just turns into shards and then all these shards go in your eye? Is this really gonna do anything? These are just cumbersome to me and I don't like them. So that's why I'm trying to see, should I be wearing these or not? This video is kind of all over the place, but either way, let's go out and shoot these things and see if they destroy or not. Before we get out to the range, if you guys could just hit that like button and that subscribe button, help grow the community, come and join us and have some fun. All right, folks, we're out here back at the range, and thankfully we have a test subject. This is Timmy. All right. Timmy said that he would love to do some testing with us today. Isn't that right, Timmy? We're gonna go ahead and put his glasses on, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, Timmy's all set up down there and he is ready and patiently waiting. Miss. I'm gonna move up close and personal and see what happens at a closer distance. So far, guys, this seems to be proving out to be pretty good. So I'm gonna shoot a little closer. Hopefully I don't get a ricochet and it gets in my eye. All right, so Johnny decided to pull out on us and he doesn't want to play anymore. So thankfully we have Tina. Well, Tina took one to the face pretty well, so we're gonna go ahead and shoot one more time. Well guys, that was the first time I've ever done that, and I can tell you what, these are strong, man. Which, I mean, that's what they're designed for, right? The people who make these don't want them blowing up in people's faces, but you still never know. Now that we've done some testing, we know. The bands that I was shooting are putting out about 200 feet per second, and it was an 8mm steel ammo. Definitely some direct hits here. They're hard to see on camera, but I got 2 shots. Really hard to see on camera, but really hard to see in real life. But there's 2 definite hits, like right here. You can feel them with your finger if you run your finger over. It left a dent, but it did not fail, period. So should we all be wearing these? Probably. Will I in the future? Maybe. So in conclusion, make sure that you're always safe when you're shooting, protect your eyes and everything else. If you want to see a more in-depth slingshot safety video, go to Omega Slings channel. They have a channel now. Do you believe it? They actually have a channel. Isn't that awesome? And on there is a young man named Slingshot Tony. He's a very good shooter. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So he has put up a video about slingshot safety. Go check it out. Have fun, and thanks for watching.